Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 everyone. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm extremely excited to be here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching all around the world. We are, I think we're about 55 of us. I'm not even sure. And there's probably going to be a couple more join in as the day goes on or as the week goes on. But I just want to say congratulations. Thank you so much for joining in to a 5-day manifestation challenge. If you're joining in, can you just say hello and tell us where you're joining in from, anywhere you're watching around the world? I'm so pleased. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that you guys have decided to join me for this challenge. I'll just tell you a little bit of a background story here. The reason I decided to do this challenge was I think I was sitting down, I was talking to a client of mine, and I was asking them a few questions about where they wanted to go in the last quarter of the year and where they wanted to go in 2018. And they were saying to me, oh my goodness, Ehi, I have all these thoughts all around the place. You know, it seems like I'm clouded. It seems like my judgment is not clear. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. I'm neither here nor there. Can you please help me clarify? And I find that there's a lot of entrepreneurs who are going ahead to do things that are not 100% in alignment with your purpose. It's not 100% in alignment with who you are and what you've been called to do. But still, you do it regardless because you think, well, this is what I got to do to get to my next level. And this is the reason why a lot of us continue to struggle. So just say a quick hello if you're joining in. Just a few housekeeping rules. We're going to use the hashtag day 1 challenge. And on day 2, we're going to go hashtag day 2 challenge because I realized that with so many people who are going to be posting in this group, sometimes it gets tough to find the actual videos. But what I want us to do is on day 1, today, we're going to talk about a commitment to the challenge, commitment in the next 5 days. We're going to talk about your big vision for your life, your big dream, your big vision for your life. We're also going to talk about the thing that your message to the world, the thing that you think you've been called to do in the world. We're also going to spend some time today talking about what is stopping you from getting there. What is stopping you from getting there? And hopefully, as the days go by, maybe tomorrow we'll spend some time talking about your resistance, your blocks, and literally how to get those resistances away. So again, I'm doing this challenge because I want to help as many people as possible gain clarity on exactly what they should be doing and teach them how they should be getting clients, especially high-end clients, and as well talk about 10:30. Talk about how to manifest on a much higher level, talk about how to attract the things that you want, attract more of the things you want and less of the things that you do not want, okay? So there's some housekeeping there for us. If you're looking for any of the videos, please go hashtag day 1 challenge. So make sure to tag them so it's not difficult for you to find the videos. The second thing I want to make sure to let you guys know is your participation is needed. Your participation is necessary. Your participation is key. Your participation is absolutely everything for the next 5 days. So there's a lot of people who are going to come into this challenge and literally up level. A lot of you guys are going to come into this challenge and sell. A lot of you guys are going to come into this challenge. I'm trusting God that a lot of you guys are going to have more of a clarity and more of those aha moments and those light bulbs going on in your head to say, oh my goodness, this is where I've been getting it wrong. This is exactly what I should have been doing the whole time. This is exactly what I should be focused on. And hold on one second, you guys. I apologize. Let me just sort out my son here. Otherwise, he's going to get disruptive. So a lot of you guys are going to have a lot of aha moments, a lot of light bulbs are going to go off in your head. You're going to get a lot of, you're going to get redirected. Some of you guys are going to get redirected in a new direction as to what exactly you should be focused on. But here's the thing. Your commitment is 120% necessary to succeed in the next 5 days. So this is a challenge. This is not a lecture. This is not a teaching. This is not a video series. This is not Ehi just saying whatever she wants to say. We're going to go along on this journey, you and I, hand in hand, and we're going to get you to where you need to get to. However, your participation is absolutely crucial. You get from this challenge what you want to get. So the first thing I want to talk about is setting intentions. What are your intentions for the next 5 days? So we're in the second day of October. We have about 28 days to kill it. We have 28 days to crush it. We have 28 days to literally paint whatever we want to paint on this blank canvas. But it is absolutely up to you what you do with the next 5 days. So the first thing I want to say is please set an intention as to what you want to get out of this challenge. Somebody wants to get clarity. Somebody else wants to make more money. Somebody else wants to attract more good things to their home and their lives. Somebody else is saying, hey, I just want to know how you get premium clients. Somebody else is going, hey, I just want to know how you get 5 figures in your business every month. So whatever your intention is, I know it's going to look different for everybody. But I am saying to you that your participation is absolutely crucial. So here's what we're going to do in the next 5 days. I need you guys to do the homework, but not just doing the homework in the comfort of your home. I'm going to need you guys to take a step of faith. I need you to get out of your comfort zone. I need you to get out of the whole hiding behind your computer screen or hiding behind your phone. I need you to literally step in front of the audience, in front of everybody, and tell us exactly, number one, what your intentions are for the next couple days. Number two, everything, all the homework I'm going to give you guys, I need you guys to literally answer those questions on live stream. Yes, I know you're going to listen to me and go, no, that's not necessary. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, I freeze every time I think about doing a video. But this is why we're in this group together. This is why I am here to support you, and everybody else is here to support you. So for the folks who have never done live streams before, who've never been on video before, who are not comfortable talking about their message or talking about their big vision, consider this a wonderful exercise where you have a backup of support from all around the world, just cheering you on and literally wishing you the best, okay? So this is a judgment-free zone. I just want you guys to literally step out of your comfort zone and go out of your way to do something that you have not done before. Alrighty then, let's get started. So now that I've told you guys why I decided to do the challenge and my intention for the next 5 days, I might as well tell you guys a little bit about me. So some of you guys may or may not know me. My name is Ehia Demavo. I am a mindset and transformational coach. I have been a coach for the last, let's say, 4 or 5 years, but I literally only started making money, real money in my business about 2 years ago. How did it happen? So my husband got laid off from work at the same time. I had been in business for a while now, like 4 years, but I'd literally find myself just giving inspirational quotes, posting encouragement things, and just really encouraging everybody, but I was not making any money. If you can relate to my story, let me know. There's a lot of people who are in business, but we just have expensive hobbies. We're not really making money from them. So you're paying a virtual assistant every month. You're paying a web designer every month. You're paying, you have all these expenses. You're paying a graphic designer. You're paying people on your team to help you, but there's no inflow of cash. So in my situation, I was pretty much running around in circles, looking around, seeing what everyone else is doing. If I'd see that somebody was doing something this day, I'd copy them. If I saw that somebody's website was pink and gold, I'd literally call up my website designer and say, hey girl, we're changing ours to pink and gold today. I used to do these things because I thought, well, if this is what they're doing to make money, I might as well just copy and paste. And I didn't realize that in order for you to be successful, I'm talking about wildly successful. I'm talking about getting to new levels in your business, unbelievable levels in your business. You must be doing the one thing that you are 100% in alignment with, number one. Number two, you must be doing the one thing that is your purpose. I'll repeat that. You would never be wildly successful if your business is a side gig or side hustle or part-time gig or, oh my goodness, I just want to do this thing because I just need the money. Thanks for the hearts, Lindsay. Keep them coming. You would never be wildly successful if you're just doing something for the money, or if you're doing it because everyone else is doing it, if you're doing it because somebody has said to you that you're incredibly good at it. You would only get to new success levels, and I'm talking about money, I'm talking about dream clients, I'm talking about living a freedom-based lifestyle all around the world, I'm talking about attracting clients who pay you 6 figures to work with them. You would never get to that level until you find the one thing that you cannot do without. I didn't know this. So my first program was called Business Builder. I literally just packed in a bunch of stuff in there that I thought, well, this is what every new entrepreneur needs to know. But half the things I put in that program was not really me. I was teaching about website design, ClickFunnels and all of those things that sounded really boring to me, but I thought, well, this is what they want to know. I might as well give it to them, right? No, it was the wrong thing. But anyways, that program launched to crickets. Essentially, nobody signed up. It was an epic fail. And from that program, it really started to draw back and say, God, what would you like me to do? How would you like me to, what would you like me to focus on? In what direction would you like me to take my business to? When I started asking myself certain questions that nobody else asked me, and I really started being honest with myself to go, Ehi, you're not making any money. This is an expensive hobby. Plus, it didn't help that my husband would give me an ultimatum to say, hey, we need to get this money going before certain dates. Otherwise, babe, you're going to have to go back to the 9-to-5 world. And I dreaded it. I mean, I was an IT business analyst. I was really good at what I did. I had good money coming in from that job. But you can do whatever you want to do until you really get the ultimatum to say, hey, you're going to have to go back to work next month if nothing comes in. And then suddenly you're like, oh my goodness, I have to make this business work. It has to work. And so my attitude with getting my business to work was really from a forced place. Like it had to have worked that month. But a lot of you guys are not under the same pressure. You never really have to wait for things to get that bad before you get your business in the right direction, right? So the first thing I want to say to you is, what is the vision for your life? Today we're going to talk about visions, commitments, what is stopping you. So the first question is you're going to have to answer in your journal is, what is the big vision for your life? What is the grand vision for your life? Why do you think you're on this earth? I'll tell you a little bit about that. I personally believe that each and every one of us has a purpose. Each and every one of us has a place on earth. Each and every one of us has a message. And it doesn't matter if there's 1,000 people, 10,000 people who do exactly what you do. I believe there's a market for you. I believe there's enough space in the sky for all of us to fly. I believe that if each and every one of us wanted to be multi-millionaires, we could very well do it. But our limiting mindset, our limiting belief systems have held us back for so long. So what is the big vision for your life? Why do you think you're on earth? What do you think you're supposed to be creating here on earth? What exactly do you think you're supposed to be doing here? I need you to answer that question with all sincerity and honesty, because some of you guys are doing the things that you should not be doing. And some of you guys are stuck in businesses that you don't enjoy, stuck in businesses that you don't know, you're not good at, stuck in businesses that you have just been told this is what's going to work, but you know for sure that this is not what you are meant to be doing. So the question is, what is the one thing that you are incredibly good at? Number one, what's that still voice that keeps telling you at night or whenever you go to bed, or what's that little whisper that says to you, hey, you have been called for so much more. This is not the life that you have been designed to live. You have been called to do so much more. You're supposed to be in the spotlight. You're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be transforming lives. You're supposed to be serving nations, doing this and doing that and doing this. But somehow we manage to avoid those scenarios. We manage to block out the voices and distract the things that remind us of exactly what we should be doing, because we're afraid. We're afraid of our light. We're afraid of where we're going. We're afraid of, oh my gosh, what if I actually do this and it's a hit? My life is going to look differently and I don't know if I can handle it. A lot of times we're afraid of failure. We're afraid of, what would people say? This is the third business I'm doing that's, if it doesn't work out this time, they're just going to think I'm a joke, right? So there's there's a lot of internal voices that are coming up in our heads all the time, trying to tell us, you're not supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be doing this. Or maybe just chill a little bit. Don't make too much noise. Don't do too much. Well, there's somebody who's already dominating in that space. You cannot dominate in the same space. And these voices are limiting voices that are designed to keep us small. So I want you to get into, what is the big vision for my life? The second question I want you to answer is, if there were no limitations, if there were absolutely no boundaries, if there was absolutely no constraints, nothing stopping you, literally, if you had a magic wand right now, what would you be doing? Would you still be doing the same thing you're doing right now? If you knew you could absolutely not fail, what would you be doing? I think it's important for us to talk about this, because I said to you guys, I was doing things that I just thought I should have been doing because everyone else was doing it, but it didn't come easy to me. I didn't enjoy doing it. I wasn't 100% aligned with it. I was just designing programs based on, I think this is what people want to hear, but it wasn't Ehi, you know what I mean? until I really stopped and said, what is it that I should be doing? What is my contribution to the world? What is the one thing that God has created me to do? Nothing actually happened in my business. That's the number one thing. The second thing was I realized that a lot of the things that I was focused on, I want to make $5,000, every single month. I want to make 10 grand every single month. It wasn't happening for me because I was not considering the fact that everything on the external is created by our internal, like a thought, a mindset, our paradigms, the state of a mind, whether I believed I could or not, was exactly what was influencing the results I was getting. So when I was going around doing marketing, sales, branding, cleaning up my website, doing this and doing Facebook ads and all these things that were epic, it failed miserably. And I never actually focused on my mindset work. I never actually focused on my internal work. I never actually focused on creation. I didn't even know that I could manifest. I just thought, well, things happen to you because they happen to you. Not true. We are absolutely in charge of everything that happens to us. And until I paused and I came back and I said, hey, I can create something different. I should do something different. I can do something different. Nothing actually happened for me. So what I'm saying is, in the next 5 days, I want you, in the next, forever of your life, I want you to start to prioritize your mindset work, the internal dialogues you're having with yourself, the things that are telling you you're not able to do it, the blocks, the limiting belief systems, the resistance, the fear, So the second question I want you to answer is, so the first one was, I need you to write it, in your video, I need you to record a commitment to yourself that says, I am committed to the next, to doing the work in the next 5 days to see wonderful results in this area of my life. The second thing is you're going to state an intention for exactly what you want to see in your life, what changes you want to get, what you want to attract to yourself in the next couple of days. The third thing you're going to record in that video is you're going to talk about your big vision. What is your big vision? What is the purpose for which you have been created? What do you think is the purpose for which you have been created? And then number 4 is what is stopping you? What is stopping you? What is stopping you from getting there? I know in my case, I always felt like, well, no one will listen to me. Don't I need to have 5 to 7 years experience doing this stuff? Don't I need to have all my stuff together, like my landing page, have some pretty landing pages, pretty websites? Don't I need to have a full-blown team? Don't I need to have certain things working together, perfectly well before people actually buy into what I'm offering? And then the third thing that stopped me big time was, how can you just go ahead and say you want to sell premium products, Ehi? Like, you need to have a name in the industry before you start to sell things for $10,000 and above. And these were limiting belief systems. So I need you to literally list out the things that are stopping you. What is stopping you? So mind you, you've created an intention already. So say your intention is to make $5,000 every single month in your business, or $10,000 every single month in your business, $25,000, $30,000, $100,000. There is no limit every single month in your business. The next question you're going to say is, well, Lindsay and Pote and whoever else is listening, what is stopping me from getting there? What is standing in my way of making $100,000 every month, or $35,000, or $20,000, or $5,000, or whatever it is that you are asking for? What do I think is stopping me? And you are going to free flow. And this is why I say a huge condition to doing well in the next couple of days and in this challenge is to have a journal. I'm a big believer in journaling. Until I really started to journal and prioritize my mindset work, nothing happened in my business. And I'm here to tell you, a lot of you guys, what is stopping you is not the strategies. It's not the tactics. It's not the lack of a website. It's not the lack of a landing page. It's not the photo shoot that you haven't done. It's not the huge list that you don't have. It's not the fact that you don't know how to do Facebook ads. That's not what it is. A lot of times, what is really stopping you is the enemy within. The enemy within is stronger and much more powerful than anything on the outside. I know that was what was stopping me. And until I started to do my mindset work, until I started to prioritize my journaling 5 to 7 times every single day, I'd pick up my journal and literally go, what is stopping you, Ehi? And I'd write these things down. What is your big vision? I'd always remind myself, this is what I want to do. I want to go around the world, talking to women, helping women, transforming lives. And I'll say things like, if you could do this and know that if you do this and know that you could not fail, what would your life look like? The purpose of this is to dream big and wild without any interruptions, without any blocks, without any resistance, without any thoughts of failure, without any thoughts of I cannot do this or I'm not able to do the task. So do you understand your homework for today? So day one challenge is, number one, you're supposed to record a live video to this group telling us about your commitment for the next 5 days. I am committing to doing the work. I am committing to showing up and putting in at least 2 hours in my business. So I said to you, there was a lady who was inquiring about the challenge, and I said to her, she was asking, what do I need? And I said, you need a journal, you need 2 hours to work in your business, you need some of a few things, and you need to watch the videos, and you need to commit to your success. And she goes, no, I don't have 2 hours. Okay, you guys, I stopped for a second. I was like, hold on, you don't have 2 hours to work in your business. So I rephrased and I said, well, 2 hours is, sometimes you think you heard people wrong and you just want to make sure that you're on the same page, and you go, and I went, 2 hours is just the recommended time that you need to work in your business, but it could really take anywhere from 1 hour to even way more than 2 hours. She goes, no, I'm sorry, I don't have the time. And I said, okay, gotcha. All the best. So tell me again how you're not making $10,000 in your business. You're not making $20,000 in your business. You're not even making $5,000 consistently in your business every single day. And you don't have 2 hours to put into your business, honey child. You don't have 2 hours to give to your business. Thank you. You don't have 2 hours to give to your business every single day. I'm sorry. It's not gonna work out. Because a lot of times we're expecting to withdraw when we haven't made any deposits. You cannot go to the ATM machine and go, here's my card. I want to withdraw $2,000 if there has not been a deposit of a minimum of $2,000 in your account. A lot of times we're expecting to rip a bountiful harvest when we have not sowed. Like, I know that, everything we talk about is like, oh my gosh, just sit down and manifest, just sit down and visualize, just sit down. No. That's great, but you've got to do the work. You have to put in the work. The work is a mindset work, is internal work. You have to put in the work in your business to see results. So please, I'm begging you, please commit to your progress this week. Commit to this challenge this week. Do a live video. Your homework is to do a live video in this group and say what your commitment is. I commit to doing the work. I commit to showing up every single day. I commit to seeing results, drastic results in my life by the end of the month, or by the end of the year, or by the end of the week, whatever you want. You're going to make that commitment and tell us what the commitment is. The second thing is, this is what I think the big vision of my life is. This is what I think is my message to the world. And you're going to see what that message is to the world without the fear, without the judgments, without the, oh my gosh, it's too big, or I don't think I've been called to do this. It's just literally pure, unadulterated thoughts of what you think your message is to the world. The third thing you're going to do is you're also going to come on video and talk about how, so you've talked about your message to the world, but you're going to talk about what is stopping me from getting there. What is stopping me from getting to my next level? What do I really think is stopping me from getting to my next level? I need you to be brutally honest with yourself. If you're feeling lazy, say you're feeling lazy. If you're not feeling up to it, say you're not feeling up to it. If you're feeling afraid and scared, say so. If you're feeling like you are not deserving and worthy of $100,000 months, say so. If you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling stuck, I don't know the how, I don't know how I'm going to get to this point in, this level of my business, just say so. There is power, literal. There's a lot of power in voicing out what we think are the challenges, or voicing out what we think are the obstacles to a problem. So when you can listen to yourself in video, see it in black and white, you're like, wait a second, I have power over that. Do you know what I mean? So that is your homework, and that is a challenge for day one. That is a challenge for day one. You're going to list out everything that is stopping you. And tomorrow, we're going to continue with day two, talking about our internal belief systems. We're going to talk about some of the blocks and resistance that often get in the way of us getting to a next level. And I'm going to tell you some of the most common blocks and resistance I have found with myself and a lot of the clients that I work with, and how we've been able to get that out of the way, and how you can literally squash those resistance and those blocks. That's why it's important that you do the work today. Okay, you guys, remember that everything we do, so day 2 is based on day 1, day 3 will be based on day 2, day 4 is based on day 3. So please try to be on top of your game. Try to stay on track with the videos. Even if you're feeling shy, even if you're not feeling good enough, even if you're feeling afraid, even if you're feeling judged, just go ahead and do it anyways. Go ahead and do it anyways. I promise you, you find it really fulfilling, and some of you guys are actually going to get a lot of breakthroughs in this week. Okay? I love you so much. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm excited to hear your stories. I'm excited to read your testimonials. I'm excited to hear every single one of your big visions and commitments and challenges and, everything that's going on. I'm excited to hear all of them. And you never know who you encourage with your story. So please go ahead and share. Again, welcome to the 5-day manifestation challenge. We're going to manifest money. We're going to manifest clients. We're going to manifest good things in the next 5 days. And this is why it's important that you do the work. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Please go ahead and tell me if you're watching the replay, go ahead and say who you are and where you're listening to me from, and possibly tell me what business you're in and what kind of entrepreneur you're in. And it doesn't matter if you're a newbie entrepreneur, if you're a seasoned entrepreneur, or if you're one who's trying to up level in your business, or you're one who's going, oh my gosh, I'm just getting started. I want to know what to do and how to do what to do. There is a place for you here. Okay. Alrighty. I'll talk to you guys later. Please leave your comments in the comment box. You can also feel free to ask any questions and tag me. I will be here all day, every day for the next 5 days, answering your questions, supporting you, and literally helping you to get to new levels. Please don't give in to the fear. Don't do things the same way you've always done them. Try to step out of your comfort zone. Try to step out. Do something different. Do something different. It's a new month. Do something different. Just say no to the fear and be bold, be courageous, and see what happens. Because everything you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. All right, folks? Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day ahead. I'll see you tomorrow.